Good morning, Gracework kids. We're here today with our first segment in the Good News series, and I'm so excited about today's guest. They're three really faithful men, and they're here to tell you all about their story and their interactions with a king. So anyway, they got really difficult names, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So we'll just start right here.
Hi there, boys and girls. My name is Shadrach.
Is it my turn? My name is Meshach.
And I'm Abednego.
Great. See what I said, those names. Anyway, you're all from a town or a province called Babylon, correct?
Yes, we are.
And tell me a little bit about what did you do there? What were your jobs?
Who wants to go first? Shadrach?
Well, we worked for King Nebuchadnezzar. We had extremely important jobs in the province of Babylon.
Well, tell me, I know you built things. Tell me, what did the king ask you to build?
Okay, I'll tell you. He asked us one day the king wanted us to build this huge image made of gold that stood 90 feet high. 15 men approximately standing on top of each other, if you can imagine that.
Wow. So tell me, what was the king wanting to do with this big statue? I mean, that's huge.
Well, the king, he made this announcement. He said, "People of all languages, when you hear the music, you must bow down and worship the statue because I say so. Whoever does not obey and worship the statue will immediately be thrown into the fiery furnace."
So the king wanted you to worship a statue?
Yes, but God doesn't want us to worship anything or anyone but Him. After all, God is God. He created us, He made us, and He loves us so very much. He came to earth, died on the cross, returned to heaven, and monitors our behavior. He cares about everything we do, everything in our lives.
Yeah, why would he want us to pray or worship something that isn't real, something that can't even answer our prayers or help us? To worship a big pile of gold is just silly. That statue can't see, hear, or care about anything or anyone.
No, wow. So tell me, what happened on that day after the statue was built and they played the music? Tell me about it.
Oh, listen to this. Everyone stopped what they were doing. They bowed down to worship the idol. Everyone, that is, except the three of us.
Some of the other workers for the king were jealous of us because we had really good jobs. And when they saw that we didn't bow down, they couldn't wait to turn us into the king.
So
Tattletales.
Yeah. It was your co-workers that did that. So your friends that went and tattled to the king. Oh, well, tell me, what did the king say?
Oh, listen, he was so angry, and he immediately ordered that we be brought to him to explain why.
I also think, he thought that there must have been a mistake because we had a great relationship. So he gave us another chance. And he sort of warned us that if we didn't bow down to the statue, that we would go straight to the fiery furnace, and then we would see what God was able to rescue us.
We told the king it wasn't a mistake, and we would not apologize for bowing. We know that if he throws us into the furnace, our God will rescue us. But if he doesn't, we wanted him to know that we would not serve any other gods.
And listen, that made the king furious. He ordered the furnace to be heated way hotter than usual, and he commanded some of the strongest soldiers to take us to be thrown into the furnace.
So you were taken right away to the furnace.
Yes. And we still had on our robes and our turbans and everything. So we knew that we were going to catch fire and burn up very easily.
You know, but as the soldiers were pushing us into the flames, the fire killed them.
And the fire, it was so hot, we just fell in.
Okay, so I know that some of the witnesses said the king saw 4 men inside the furnace. And they were walking around and untied. Tell me, I see 3. What about the 4th one?
Well, actually, the king shouted out, "Followers of God, of the Most High God, come out!"
So we walked out of the furnace without any burns on us, and our clothes were not even touched.
Our clothes didn't even smell like smoke.
Yeah.
The king, he then knew our God was real and not a fake. He knew that our God had sent an angel to protect us from harm.
He knew that we truly believe and that we trust God, and we are willing to die rather than to worship a golden statue or a false god.
Well, now it was then that the king made a really important announcement.
Yes, so he announced that the people of all languages could not say anything bad about us, or they would be punished.
And the king then, he gave us even better jobs than we had already.
Wow, what a wonderful story of faithful men. You know, I want to thank y'all for being here today and sharing your story with our GraceWorks kids. You know, it doesn't matter. We all go through storms, right? You know, be it fire, wind, rain, water. You know, in fact, even one of our GraceWorks kids, Ethan, he just went through a really scary time with a storm that just came through.
Yeah.
But now, you know, he was protected, and now, you know, I just saw where he's out there playing baseball. He slammed the ball, and he
What's
was
baseball?
Baseball. It's. I'll explain that to
Okay.
you after a while,
Gotcha.
Shadrach. I know that's probably new to you, but anyway, our friend Ethan, he plays that, and you know, some of the other GraceWorks kids, I've heard some good news about them. I know Andrew and McKenna, they've had birthdays since we haven't been to church, and they got to celebrate. I think for Andrew's birthday, they went to the mountains camping, and for McKenna's, they're over at the beach camping. I know Kylie, another GraceWorks kid, she's been baking. In fact, my kitchen is full of baked goods, so we've got plenty of that. And then Bella, she's been to Florida with her grandparents to visit and had a great time, I'm sure. And then Caroline, what can I say about Caroline? I know y'all probably don't know about Instagram, but our GraceWorks kid, Caroline, she was practicing singing a song for church, and her Instagram of it has gone crazy. They call it viral now.
Viral.
Yeah, her Instagram
Right.
has gone viral. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But anyway, we've got these. And so GraceWorks kids, I want to challenge you. Put down in the comments section some good news about yourself, or call me, text me, whatever. Let me know what's going on. I'd like to share the good news with you next time. Next, we're going to be meeting Mary and Martha. You know, their story is pretty good too. We've got a lot of GraceWorks girls, so I think you're really going to enjoy this one. But until then, stay safe. Miss Jan loves you, and thanks guys for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Shadrach saying, so long.
This is Meshach saying, I don't know.
And to bed we go.
Bye-bye.